Alrighty guys, Marshmallow Chomp here, back with a Garden Warfare 3 stream, basically just talking about what I want to see. So, for starters, I'll just be saying that the stuff I'll be going through today is... modes, features, bosses, maps, all the stuff that I would like to see. And whilst I'm at it, I'll be on Pixel Gun 3D making some PVZ based skins. So, let's get started. For starters, let's talk about new modes. So, we've got a variety of modes throughout the past, such as... Taco Bandits, Team Vanquish, Turf Takeover, Gnome Bomb, and all the sorts. So, what I'd like to see is a mode where you get to play as like a brown coat zombie or a weed, just a normal weed. And the thing is that when you get a kill, you or so many kills, like points or something, you advance through the ranks and you become like from a brown coat to a cone head to a bucket head. And then you go into the more specialist things such as I'm just making it all purple just so I know, so nothing blends in. Yeah. So you can progress, and then you get to like exploding imps and so on and so forth. And the thing is that the better you are, you can at some point become like a gargantuan and different bosses, like the Zen Sensei or the Sunflower Queen or Baron von Bats or Torchwood and stuff like that. So this is a mode that I'd really, really like to see. And it's basically... It's just like a really good mode, in my opinion, because it allows you to try out all the bot spawns. And you get to use them for yourself, and it's just a good opportunity as well for actual gameplay. That's the same green. So, another mode that I'd like to see is maybe one that incorporates vehicles and vehicular combat. So maybe like I don't know, like a lawnmower for the plants, because in Garden Warfare, the original PvZ games, the lawnmowers don't hurt the plants, yet they hurt the zombies and kill them. So in this, we could have lawnmowers, and if you run a zombie over, they die, but if you hit a plant, they don't. And then, like, zombies could have airplanes and similar stuff. And it'll be great. And... Alright, there we go. Apologies, guys. Something else that I'd like to see is like vast variety in vehicle types. So basically, like flight, land, maybe like water or something. That'd be cool. And another great thing would be Actually, I'm gonna let's make it a darker white. No, so yeah, with vehicular combat we can have flight and stuff, and then they all require different skill sets, like the characters do, and it's a really great way to get it all going. And these would be basically in certain modes, so maybe like a vehicle only mode where you have to like get kills with vehicles or something, or that's not what I did. Or just something like stay in a car for so long or protect it, and so on and so forth. And then different classes maybe have different things to do with vehicles or allow different things to happen with the vehicles. And that allows for characters to also be valued. And that means that it's not just cars and that the game isn't all focused on like two things. So then that brings us on to how does that look? Looks pretty good. Right. So then that brings us on to like another mode, which is like we have Boss Hunt, right, as a special event exclusive, and it's great. It's like it's pretty good, and it's something that a lot of people enjoy. But I was thinking, right, what if there was like a boss hunt that was always on? You didn't get like special rewards, or it was just like a normal mode. And a boss I was thinking, do you know Z-Tech Factory from the current game, like Garden Warfare 2? We have these big zombots being transported around. Now imagine if that was an actual boss. Similar, oh, I mean it kind of is a boss in the Zombopolis map, but I mean, it's not really boss-like, is it? 6, 7... Okay. Yeah, it's not really boss-like, and it's not as interesting as you'd think it would be. So, it's not the right yellow. Yeah, it's not really boss-like, and it's not that great. So, if it was an actual boss fight that required skill and that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... That's there. Damn it. And this can incorporate some really cool new bosses. So like I don't know, maybe new Yetis or new maybe things from old PvZ games, or maybe brand new things. So like I don't know, a huge foot soldier or something like that, like in Infinity Time. And that brings me nicely onto the fact not many people like Infinity Time, and it's what you need to do to get party characters. So a lot of people, including myself, don't have any party characters because we don't like the mode, and to get there you have to be sweat it out on the game. And it's not that good of a mode anyway. So so the thing is, right, if we got rid of in Infinity Time but still kept like the legendary thing, that would be completely fine. Maybe give it to a different mode, or maybe make it like you get a reward at the end of normal matches, and from the normal match you might get something. Right. What colour should I do this? And yeah, that'd be a cool, unique way of doing it all, and it'd be really cool. And it'd mean that we can still get it without playing a mode that we're pretty much forced into playing if you really want the characters. And that's not really very fair. You know? Hang on. Then let me get this yellow. Yeah, and so let's talk about other new modes, really. So, yeah, we've got Taco Bandits in the original game, and if we could bring something like that, or something basically like a reskin of that mode, that would be brilliant. And I'm sure a lot of people would respect the mode a lot, because some people didn't really get a chance to play it, and they missed out, and they haven't experienced the amazing mode. And I think more people should have, because it was like one of the best modes. Dye your own colour. Yeah, and it's just so great. So that's something I'd like to see if Garden Warfare 3 is coming out. Now, if we are getting... yeah, if we're getting some, like, new characters... well, for variants, I was thinking... for Super Brains, a lot of people really want a fire Super Brains. And I'm kind of with them, that would be pretty cool. And for a fire Super Brains, I was thinking, how about a robotic Super Brains? And like, for the Super Ultra Ball, like, he puts his hands together and they connect via like a plug, and then something springs out of its hands and fires the Super Ultra Ball. It won't take any longer, because then that'd just be really weird. It's still normal, like normal time. It's just a bit different, and if we are gonna make it different, then I don't mind it being a legendary class. Then people want Toxic Cactus, so there's kind of a joke that sometimes goes on about how it's just got little stubby legs. So the thing is, right, it could be in a hazmat suit with like toxic bubbles all around its face. But the thing is that like the leg holes are like trailing really far behind. So like when you jump, you'll just see the leg hole bits just like dangling about. It won't affect hitboxes or out, but that would be pretty funny. And then for the sleeves, they could have like loads of holes punctured through them because of the spikes, obviously, from the cactus. Right. Okie dokie. Oh wait, no, this doesn't matter. I keep doing this. This is just the body. This isn't the arm. There we go. So, that's a cool one. An ice flower could literally just be like a glacier flower that could have like icicles on it, just like kind of like dripping off and they could actually drip and melt throughout the match if possible. And people, there's just loads of things like that. However, in every Garden Warfare, we've been given brand new classes. So, oh, wrong green here. Yeah, what I was thinking is maybe like a ninja zombie. Now, the reason I thought this was because in the PvZ art book, there is actually a female ninja zombie. And she looks pretty cool, and they could literally just use that design that they've already used. And then I was thinking for their abilities, like it could be a fast zombie like Imp that throws ninja stars, like shurikens. And one ability could be it pulls out a sword and then you can slash a few times, basically to counter chompers. Then we could also have like something where it jumps up in the air and throws lots and lots of little shurikens, like a shuriken storm ability. So if there's like a bunch of them running in a straight line at you, like they shouldn't, then you just jump up and throw loads of shurikens at them. Hey, this looks pretty cool. And that'd be pretty cool. And then for like a final ability, do you know like Super Brain's flying kick? Well, she'd throw down a smoke bomb and kind of like dash through, and it'd be pretty cool. No, I don't want that one. I want that one. There we go. Hey, colleague Zide Extreme. Glad that you're here. So, another thing that could be within new characters is, I know this probably wouldn't work because a fruit skewer is pretty much a dead plant. But imagine like a skewer called secure, like secure. And this would be really cool, right? Ooh. The character would be like a mortar class, right? And it can just like fire from pretty far away. And it gets like a top-down view of certain parts on the battlefield. Like boss mode. My level? Level for what? Do you mean like respawnables or this, pixel gun? Or Garden Warfare? And right, where was I? I got too busy on that question. Pixel gun. I'll quickly show you. You can just easily join. So, let's get back. Oh. So. Right. The thing is that one of its abilities would be like an open-roofed small bunker placed above it, so it can protect itself yet still shoot out because it needs an open roof to fire really high up and down, or a really, really high ceiling. But if it's going out of the building, then you know you can't. So what I was thinking was that there could be an ability where it can just like literally walk up to someone and just fire. I haven't played Pixel Gun for years. I was about 20. Oh, okay. That's good. And you could like shoot just like a couple of short blasts in front of you. Basically, if someone like a foot soldier, an all-star scientist just gets up to you really close. Actually, I've done wrong colours on her. Damn it. Then you can blast them away, or at least damage them quite harshly, which allows you to get some decent stuff going on and basically survive to get your kill streaks carrying on. Now, ooh, I think I kept some human hand. So next up we can have another zombie, right? This is Mobile Legends. I used to have Mobile Legends. I played Rafaela, the angel girl thing. But not anymore, dude. Apologies about that. And I had a skin on it as well, which is cool. But yeah. Thing is that it's kind of like the engineer. In fact, it's very similar to the engineer. But it was basically a tech expert who has like a nail gun and just shoves in a bunch more nails and keeps firing. Ooh, this guy's looking good. Oh, damn it. Just put it up here. Cool. Nice skin. Yeah, thanks. I'm basing it off of the foot soldier. It's not very accurate because it's kind of hard to get it accurate, but yeah, I'm trying. Right, so should I go for the boot or the sock? Because I can only choose one, which is a bit of a bummer. I'll go for the short with the hole in it. Oh, damn it. And right, so I'll go for the boot. Let's go up there, yep. And next class, oh yeah, I haven't finished this one. He has, one of his abilities is he pulls out a little odd, like, black gun with a little red dot on the end. And the little red dot is like a tracker, because it's a tracking dot. And now this could be incredibly useful, because if you know the scuba soldier allows you to see the enemy that you shot through the walls. Now this would let you and all of your team shoot through the walls. Next, he'd have like a jetpack where he gets to fly up in the sky and stay there for a bit. So like rocket jump, but if you could like stay flying a bit. So it's basically that. And that would be pretty cool. And then there's like one where his gun converts into like a mini buzzsaw and he just like hits the plant. And then on next, its normal gun would be like a nail gun, like I've said already, or like a big stapler. Now, for the next class, which one should I do? Hang on, guys. Let me just think which class I should do. that was it. This isn't really original at all, but there's the Gravedigger that was supposed to be in Garden Warfare 1, but never was. Well, actually, no, that shouldn't be like that. And basically, I just want to see that. Oh, damn it, wrong colour. I basically just want to see that incorporated into the game. It'd be really cool. And I was thinking one ability could be like he spawns in 5 brown coats around him, which is pretty cool. And then another one could be like he makes a tombstone shield. Oh, well, a gravestone. And see ya, and good luck to you too for whatever life throws at you. Oh, damn it, I keep doing that. And, yeah. I never really came up with a third one. I was thinking maybe like a Chomper Burrow, but he goes underground, and then after like, I don't know, 4 seconds, he comes back, but he may have like healed, I don't know, like 20 health, or not much health, because then it'd be overpowered. But he gets maybe like 40 health. And it could also be really cool to use as hiding. So someone's chasing you and you manage to go underground. So I didn't really come up with any others because I'm not the best. But that's basically my characters. Now, PvZ Heroes. It's a good app game. It's a bit rigged though. I used to have it. I was very good at it, if I must say. Yeah. Hey, he's looking cool. And I was thinking, right? Imagine if they came into Garden Warfare. And then I was thinking, well, they're supposed to be big, like, supreme beings. And, like, crazy powerful. So, what I was thinking is, if you're knowing, like, Battlefield 1. If not, I'll just explain it here. It's like a kit. And, like, just randomly, one will appear. It's like a kit is nearby. And then you go and pick it up. And you become what the kit was for. But I was thinking, you can't have 4 PvZ heroes. That's Citron, Z-Mech, Super Brains, and Rose, because they're already characters. And that'd just be a bit weird. So you can have any others, so that's like the Smash, Brain Freeze, Solar Mock them, Green Shadow hero equipped. You start off with like Green Shadow and the Smash, because in the game you start off with Super Brain. Yeah, once a kit's appeared, you pick it up, and let's say you're playing as Pea Shooter, and you unlocked Solar Flare, so then you pick it up, then you become Solar Flare, either till you die, or you have about, like, I'd say, like, 3 minutes of usage, because if you just stayed at the entire match, seeing as most game modes are point-based, or the maps are small-ish, you just floating around as such a powerful hero could be quite demolishing. That's not what I want. So, you know. You can join this if you want. And that would be so cool. After this, you've got, like, I don't know, what else have I not talked about yet? So, we've got... what things would I like to change? In the first one, we've got... Damn it. apologies, guys. But anyway, there's a campaign kind of thing in Garden Warfare 2. Now, it was good, but once you've done one side, it was pretty repetitive. That's why I never actually fully finished the zombie campaign, yet I'm almost level 2000, so you know. But it's good, but I'd say either not have it at all, because it wasn't that great, or make it a really big thing, like, just make it way bigger, way more things to happen, and just stuff like that. And also, another thing that you could do is, right, basically just make it bigger. There's not really much else to say. So then, there's the backyard, right? In the backyard, once you've gone around it like 7 times, you just know everything. And it's not that great after that time, especially seeing, like, if you don't have many friends to play with. So I was thinking, right, make it really big and allow bots in there, like, because there's football and things, and imagine football with bots, and then maybe allow just random players, not to join, but, like, share it, so, like, when they go into their backyard, you'll be in it, but they'll be in yours. So you'll share, like, a backyard. And then, like, a vote to kick thing in there as well. Maybe if you're not wanted or someone's just being a bit cruel, not doing what y'all want to do. And then there's stuff like, I was thinking, bot matches. Now, people make, like, mini games, like, of stuff they play with their mates, and sometimes I do, but I can't play them, rip. But what I was thinking is, if you made things, like custom game modes that you made, and they were actually used, like, once you've made them, you can actually use them. Wouldn't that be cool? And then you can play it with your mates, or there could be, like, servers that only accept, like, your game mode or something. And that would be a really, really cool thing to happen. Now, maps. I must admit, Garden Warfare 1 maps were way better than Garden Warfare 2 maps. Because, right? Oh no, someone's beating me. Garden Warfare 1 maps were more simple and brightly coloured. And yeah, the other one, well, new game, they're all purple and they all fit a theme. But the design wasn't there. Like, in the first one, I can literally just talk for ages and ages about how good they were. In the new game, I don't even bother to memorize most of the names of the maps because I don't even enjoy them that much. So, if you could basically make maps from the old game, well, make new maps, but make them match the level of what we have already got. Because Garden Warfare 1 maps were just so good. So anyway, guys, that's basically all I have to say. I don't really have much else to say. These are things I would personally like to see. If you want, put in the comments what you guys would love to see in the game. Also, maybe expand on my ideas, like maybe you've got some other vehicle ideas. Oh, and another zombie class I was thinking about was, there's a zombie with balloons on his back, and in the PvZ art book, they've given him like a big machine gun. Now, imagine it being weak, obviously, but just flying about, so like flight classes. So basically, a drone, but it's a character, so it's a bit more powerful than a drone. That would be so cool. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I know it's a bit of an odd video. This is basically what I want to see in Garden Warfare 3. We may be finding out what Garden Warfare 3, like, if it's happening or not soon, or everything about it within a few days. So see you guys next time. Bye.